Hello everyone, welcome to the Blender Cafe. Today in this short tutorial I will show you how easily we can make a conveyor belt inside Blender. So let's start. Start a new file with the default cube. Press tab and go to the edit mode. By pressing 3 we can select the faces. Press X and delete the face, the space, and also select the other face, delete it. Press A, select all, scale it, and let's scale it in the Y. Then select the loop cut, insert a loop cut here, come down here and increase this value to somehow like 30. Yeah, 30 will be enough. Insert the same number of loops here and also insert some loop cuts here, maybe 8. Too much, 6 will be enough. And also insert 6 loops here. Go back to the object mode by pressing tab, press shift A, insert a cylinder and change this value to 16. Rotate it along the y-axis, enter 90, press G and move it along the y direction to the one corner. Press shift T, duplicate it and move it to the other corner. Now we will select these two cylinders and we will scale it just to increase it a little bit its size. Scale this one as well a little bit along the X direction and this direction. Then we will apply some physics properties. Select this cube and go to the physics tabs, apply cloth to this, select this one, apply collision, select this one and apply collision. And let's check it out. By playing we can see our cloth effect is working the belt, but you can see there is so much bending in our belt. To make it tight there are two ways. One is based on the geometry and the other is playing along with these properties here. So I will show you how we can do that. First of all, select your cloth and go to the edit mode, and you see these gaps when the cloth it fall down. So actually these parts it make that bending part. So if we reduce this gap, then like we can reduce the bending as well. So I will delete few faces, select the face mode and and select these faces, delete it, and also delete these faces. Shift select X, delete faces. Go to the edge selection mode by pressing 2, select this edge, shift select this one, press F by making them by making this new face. We will, by pressing the X-ray mode on, we will delete these spaces as well, like that. So select these spaces and X, delete them. Also select again, once again select this one, shift select this one, press F and do something like this. Okay, now we have to avoid this intersection. So by selecting this edge, and if we move it a little bit, something like this, and then move it this, so make it like something like which is quite near to the cylinder, so that we reduce the gap. Also move this edge more in this direction. Yeah, so you can see here it's quite now. Okay, do the same thing with the other side. Okay, and then go back to the object mode, and now if we play, so we see that the bending it's reduced quite much. We can further tighten up the belt by changing the properties. So come down here to the stiffness tab and increase this value, the tension. Let's give it a value of 1000. and let's check it out again, and we can see that the bending is almost finished. So yeah, now let's create some motion. Select this cylinder, press N, and insert a single keyframe for the Y rotation. Go to the End tab, and also then rotate it in this direction and give it a value something around maybe 1000 will be enough. Insert a single keyframe, sorry, insert single keyframe here, and at the start it has deleted the initial value, so give it a value of 0, and insert a single keyframe here again. Let's check it out. So this is rotating. Okay, do the same to the other cylinder. Select this one, insert single keyframe, go to the last frame, and rotate it along the x-axis. And the last one was 1000, so we will also give a value of 1000 to this to make both look like the same. Insert single keyframe, and now we can see that both of them are rotating, and also the belt is rotating with it, but the belt is slipping a little bit. So for that, if we increase the friction value, select any of the cylinder, come down here and increase this value, this friction value, and now if you we can see that it's rotating without any slip. Now it's time to apply some material. So for material, I will use the blender library. Inside blender, I will use the blender kit. You can see here. If you don't have blender kit and you can't see it here, go to the edit, click on the preferences, and go to the add-on and search for blender kit. And in the blender kit you will see this 3D view blender kit, and check it, and then you will see the blender kit here. You can search for models, pre-materials, a lot of stuff here. So for the belt, let me search some material, something like maybe leather, and it gives a lot of these materials, and I think this one I will give this one. But we see that this cube, it has no thickness. So first we will apply some solidify modifier. Here we will come down and we will apply a little bit thickness to it, and now if we add the material to it, we can add it, and select this cylinder, and let me apply some material like steel. And in the steel, let me assign this one, the first one. So it is assign this material to the cylinder. Select the other cylinder, and also from here assign the same material to this cylinder. So the steel. Okay, now if we play it again, we can see this is how our animation is working in this way. Now let's add something a little bit more to this. Let me add a cube by pressing Shift A, mesh cube, and move it something like this, the Z direction. Okay, and bring it here. Okay, press I and insert a keyframe here. Now when it's rotating, I want it to fall down here and go it along the belt and then fall down along this way. So for that I will insert keyframes. So I want it to touch the belt in at this keyframe. So at this I will move it down. Press G and then move it down some place here and down here. Also rotate it a little bit. Okay, move it a little bit further, and okay, it's okay. Press I, insert keyframe. Now let's check it out how it's going. Okay, it's coming down, some down, some at this frame I want it to be at the center, so I will move it to the center. Okay, rotate it again along the x-axis, and something like this. Again, insert keyframe with location and rotation. Again, play it down at at this frame I want it to be here, so move it again along this direction and place it. Also rotate it a little bit along the x-axis. Yeah, press I and do the same. Go to the end frame, and now at the end frame I want it to fall down some place like here, so press G and move it down here, then something like here. Also rotate it along the x-axis, rotate it along the y-axis, rotate it along the z-axis, and press I, insert the location and rotation. So let's check it out how it's going. We can see it fall down, it move along the belt, and now then at the end it will fall down like it to that space. If you go to the material tab, we can see how it will look like. We can check our camera view by clicking the Alt, Control and 0, and by clicking this view button, this you can then move your model inside the camera view as well with your mouse. It will look something like this. Then if you want to render, just click on the render and render animation. It will take time. I will just render the image at some specific frame, maybe here. Click render image, and it will render out that image for you. I hope you guys would have learned something from this video. Please like and also comment on the video, and also subscribe to the channel for more such informative videos. Thank you so much for watching the video, and see you in next video. Bye bye.